to FitMama Online with me, Marie Behenna. You might be wondering when it is safe for you to return to exercise after you've had your baby. And I know that many of you are anxious to get back to pounding the pavements, running, or going back to your aerobics exercise classes or combat exercise classes. And I really want to just spend a little bit of time with you today and talk about the safest journey back to exercise so that you can get back to it properly without causing yourself harm and making sure that your long-term journey and relationship with exercise is secure. So very often people will wait until 6 weeks, go down to see their medical practitioner at 6 weeks for a health check, ask if they can go back to their normal exercise. The conversation will often be along the lines of, well, how do you feel? Yeah, I feel fine. Okay, you can go back to running. And unfortunately, I hear this so often with mums coming in to see me during our postbirth rehabilitation courses. So depending on where you live and the services available to you, my recommendation is not to go as long as 6 weeks without doing any kind of rehabilitation. If you are spending that long looking after your baby and not healing yourself, and then going straight back into intense exercise that you used to do before you had your baby, your chances of causing serious pelvic injury are hugely increased. And we're talking along the lines of pelvic organ prolapse, stress fractures on your pelvic bones, and all sorts of other conditions like bladder weakness, which of course is a problem for many women. So I recommend that you find someone who can help you with very gentle healing rehabilitation programs from as early as 2 to 3 weeks after you have given birth to your baby. In our FitMama classes, we go through a very gentle technique, which is mainly lying down on the floor, using specific breathing exercises and core reconditioning techniques to very gently and securely heal and repair the damage done to the pelvic floor and any abdominal separation that mums might suffer. Once they have gone through this specific journey with us, they then progress onto a slightly more exciting and interesting exercise format for a few weeks or months thereafter, depending on their recovery. Once they have spent a little time investing in getting strong again, then we progress them on to slightly more intense exercise. And that can happen anywhere from 6 months to 9 months post-birth. I really recommend that you do this kind of journey before you put your running shoes on and get back to pounding the pavements. And I always tell my fit mamas that 9 months postnatal with that journey is the earliest you should start running and taking up high impact sports again. I know it sounds like a long time, but I promise you, if you invest in your recovery and your rehabilitation in a really considered and thoughtful way, your journey back to fitness will be much more rewarding and will be without injury and accidents. And of course, if you go easy and correctly, you're going to be in a better position to look after your baby rather than exhausting yourself too soon and putting yourself through too much too soon. I hope that's been helpful. Of course, if you'd like to ask questions in the comments below, please do go ahead and we will do our best to get back to you. Take care, mums.